don't be scared when you see your snails like this. Now, this is a state of hibernation. Hibernation is a state where your snails are dormant for a period of time. Now, the essence of this video is for you to understand that this is not a bad news when it comes to snail farming. Now, so many farmers tend to preach this state as if it's a do or die situation. No. Now, when your snails are dormant, the only disadvantage is production gets to cease, growth has to cease, but death is not part of it. Now, most times when you tend to help your snails to break out of this seal, you kill the snails, because the truth is this. Now, every of the snails that goes into hibernation has eaten or drank the required amount of water or feed they need for that period they intend to stay. When you break off this seal, you end up cutting short their calculation, and this could lead to death. And that's why most times when you help them to break out, you end up killing them. Many of them gets to die in between. All right. Now, this is natural when it comes to snailry. Even in the wild, snails hibernate. When the weather is dry, like this dry season, snails tend to hibernate naturally. Now, the only time you don't get your snails hibernating is when you've been able to trick or to fake the atmosphere, making the weather in your farm or around your pen looks like it's always the rainy season. Now, when this happens, you can beat the part of having more snails hibernating, right? But note that hibernation is not just all about heat. Sometimes excessive coolness can also lead to it. All right, so make sure your pen is moderate. All right, so hibernation is not something you should be scared of. When you see your snails hibernating, two things are involved. First, it gives you room to rest, because at this time where they are hibernating, they practically don't need anything. Just separate the hibernated snails from the general pen or from the general farm, put them in a separate location, protect them from escaping. All right, because you don't know when they are going to be breaking off this seal. So put them in a place where they are safe. At interval, you just check on them. You don't need to water them anymore, because they're already taking water and feed that will carry them for a period of time. If they are going to stay there for 3 months or 2 months or a month or more, what they have already is enough to keep them till that range. Now, once what they have in them is exhausted, they will break out of the seal. So do not help your snails to break out of the seal. They will come out of the seal when they actually want to come out of the seal. Just like in the wild, when they are ready to break out, they come all out naturally. So do not help your snails to break out from the seal. This is Roovision Snail Farm with cares. I'll see you in the next video. Please share, like, and subscribe.